Good afternoon, fam. Twisted Beard, GoodMoFos R5, here with you this afternoon for another GoodMoFos tutorial video. X23 has just started. We're on the first day here, and with that said, I felt like it was an opportune time to discuss music stones, and specifically the Winter's Rhythm music stone. And two reasons for that. First one is there was an event a few weeks back where a bunch of us were lucky enough to get the Winter's Rhythm music stone. And secondly, because it is an Eden-oriented music stone as well. So with bearing both those things in mind, felt like a great time to tackle this subject. So that's what we're going to talk about. All right, so with no further ado, Winter's Rhythm music stone. So that music stone, like all music stones, and there's been 2 or 3 to date, I believe, will appear in your bag when you get it. You're not going to equip it from your bag. You're going to do that from your Architecture Institute, from your decor. So that's where we're going to go right now. You can access that through your Architecture Institute, or just jump into the menu, go into decor. And we're then going to go to the castle tab, which it automatically popped us on, and the castle icon, which again it automatically popped us on. So here we go. So down at the bottom, you have a list of all your various castle skins, and you're essentially going to choose one of your best skins to equip this stone on. So a couple things before I go any further. Each and every music stone can only be equipped once. It cannot be removed once it has been equipped, and you can only embed 1 music stone per castle. 3 important points. Let's say them again. Each music stone can only be embedded 1 time. It cannot be removed after being embedded, and you can only embed 1 per castle. So we need to be really selective here. So that said, you're not going to want to waste equipping a music stone on anything less than a purple quality castle skin. And I just did a full video on decorations a couple days ago where we break down castle skin levels and everything else, decor and decorations. And if you want to learn more about that, please jump onto that video. That said, I have the Panda Valley equipped right now. If you look down at the bottom of the icon where all the skins are, you see a little purple circle. That's how you tell you have a purple level castle skin. You see the one right next to it, the blue circle? That's a blue. Don't embed a music stone on anything less than a purple. Don't put it on a blue. Don't put it on a green. Don't put it on a gray. If you're thinking to yourself, I'm a free-to-play player, I don't have any purple castle skins, I'm never going to get a purple castle skin, just be patient. The Kraken event comes once a month, and if you save your points in that event, they consistently offer a purple level castle skin as one of the rewards from that event. I believe they start at 7,000 points. That'll take you, a couple months, assuming that we only reach the 3rd chest in that event, like has been going on lately. So just be patient, save those points, get yourself a purple castle skin, and that's the only type of castle, purple or gold, that you're going to want to embed your music stones onto. Okay, so as you can see, Panda Valley, purple level. I have my music stone embedded already. You can tell it's embedded by that little horn icon, music stone icon that you see in kind of the top right corner down there where I have that skin selected at the bottom. To look at the attributes of the music stone, you're going to look at kind of the right middle of the page, and we're going to click on this button right there. I have 2 music stones. This is telling us the attributes of both of them. This is the one I have embedded on this particular castle, and the one we're focusing on today, Winter's Rhythm. You can see each music stone has playing attribute and embedding attribute. The playing attribute is the benefit that you get only while the music is playing. Okay? The embedding attribute you're going to get all the time after the music stone is embedded into your castle. So, playing attribute. Honor points gained after building or upgrading honor structures, 15%. Frontline workshops production, plus 30%. Both Eden related, both very good. The duration is 100. That is minutes, I believe. Embedding attribute, the permanent attributes that are always there, 20% moonshine production, 60% blacksmith's material crafting. Again, one of those two Eden related, so 3 out of the 4 benefits here are Eden related, and the 4th one, blacksmith's material crafting speed, let's call peacetime related. So if you want to think of this music stone on the whole, it is a peacetime Eden oriented music stone. Okay, so let's jump out back to here. As we said, I have 2 music stones. You can see the one on Panda Valley there, and then I have the other one on my Rhino Fort here. The one I have on my Rhino Fort is more of a combat-oriented music stone. So when I'm going into direct combat in Eden, or if it's BOH or KE or whatever the case may be, I'm going to have my Rhino Fort castle skin equipped. It's also purple level, as you can see. I wouldn't waste the music stone on anything less than that. So when I'm fighting, I got my Rhino Fort and my Song of Prosperity music stone going, and you can see why right here. Damage taken in battle is less, reinforcing buffs, tactical might, tactical resistance buffs. So obviously that's the better combat music stone. So for me, with 2, I have to be conscious of what's going on at any given time and make sure that I have the appropriate castle skin with the appropriate music stone in place, essentially, at all times for optimal results. Okay, so let's get back on specific subject here, and that's the Panda Valley. Okay, a couple things. So this one is big in, specifically when you're upgrading your buildings, this adds something really important. We all know how important it is and how difficult it is to level up our Reign of Chaos specialty levels. Specialization, you know, especially as you reach those higher levels, it gets harder and harder to do it, and anybody that's played a few seasons of Eden knows that the best way to really get some experience here is when you're upgrading your honor structures, those frontline workshops in particular, and the fortresses to a lesser extent. Coalition base camps not so much, but really those frontline workshops give you huge specialization experience when you upgrade those, and there's a little process that one who knows what to do does whenever they're about to upgrade some buildings. We'll talk on that here momentarily, but where this Winter's Rhythm music stone comes into place is right here. So let's assume you guys know the steps, or even if you don't, I guess we're going to go over them when you're leveling up your buildings. So for the sake of the argument, let's say we're going to level up my frontline workshops right now. I've got some resources built up, and I want to level those up at the moment. Let's just assume that's the case. So what I would do, the process is this: you'd go over to specialization, you would go into active skills, you would go to the blue one on the top left, you would activate that skill, you get that skill. That skill appears by going all the way to the left in the blue skill tree, which is a topic for another day. But so you activate that skill, then you jump out to your town, you go to town buffs, you go down to honor increase, and then you use one of these honor increases while that skill is running, and then you start upgrading your buildings. That's been the process in previous seasons. Now, if you have the Winter's Rhythm music stone, you are going to go to music stone buff, and you're going to hit play, and you're going to activate the music stone before you do your upgrading, because it's going to give you an extra 15% on honor structures, and that's huge. And whether it's compounding with the others or whether it's cumulative, somebody in the comments can tell us, but either way, that's a big bump to your Reign of Chaos specialization level. So you absolutely want to add this now as the third third part of the mix. So you activate the skill, activate the honor increase, activate the winner's rhythm music stone, then you just upgrade like crazy. Because the music stone can only be activated once every 24 hours, that's probably going to start to change the way we think about upgrading our buildings just a little bit. You're going to want to make sure that you have as many resources stocked up and in place for when you hit that music stone. And then you're going to want to go as hard as you can across the board on your upgrades when you have the skill, the honor increase, and the music stone all running simultaneously. That's going to be really crucial for everybody. The other thing is when you activate your music stone, and you'll see this, I'll switch skins right now just to show you the effect, because I already activated my Winter's Rhythm music stone in the last 24 hours, so I can't do that right now. So let me just do this really quick. I'm going to go into decor, just pretend I'm going into combat mode here right now. Switch over to my Rhino skin fort. That's on. I'm going to go into town buffs. I'm going to go down to the music stone buff. And I'm going to play. Interesting. Well, we just learned something new together. It appears you can only use one music stone every 24 hours, so you can't use one and then use the other. It's one or the other, so you have one music stone option every 24 hours, it seems. So, wow, I'm glad I tried to do that, because I wouldn't have known that otherwise. So, pardon my cough, let me take a quick swig of coffee. Okay, I'm glad we did that. Well, I'm going to switch back to our Winter's Rhythm music stone real quick. Let's go back into the attributes. Okay. So, what I was going to show you is that when you activate the music stone, it not only is going to give the playing attribute to your castle, but all the other castles within an 8x8 area around you are going to get that buff. So that's great. It doesn't just give it to you, it gives it to everybody. And when thinking about trying to push your loyalty fast in Eden, or when thinking about going into battle in BOH or in Eden, having those music stones not only buffing you, but everybody in your immediate vicinity, that's clutch, that's key, that's going to help everybody grow faster, that's going to help everybody hit harder. So you want to get these music stones. They're very powerful. They're great. They can be purchased directly, and sometimes you can get them through events, it seems, as well. So when they pop up, definitely make it a point to snag them as soon as you can. Okay. But again, when you want to activate the music stone, you're just going to go into town buffs and go down to music stone, hit play, bam. It's going to go. You'll see this on your own, but I think I did forget to tell you. When you want to initially equip a music stone, you're just going to go on to the castle you want. I'll choose another purple just for good practice here. And then you'd go in here, and then down at the very bottom there's a button that says Embed. You're just going to hit that button, and that's going to embed the music stone into the castle. And again, once it's there to stay. You can only embed them once. You can't remove them, and you can't stack them. So be very, very, very selective about where you put your music stones. I think that's the biggest lesson of all in this video, is be patient and be selective with your music stones. And then the other really big one from this video is always remember to activate that Winter's Rhythm music stone as part of your daily building upgrade process. starting now from this eating forward for maximum effect. So all right, I won't keep this one any longer than that. I hope that was helpful. Hope you learned a lot. Hope you all have a wonderful season 23 here. Loving ours already, and I'm gonna get back to it. So cheers, fam. Be well. Take care. Oh, please do remember to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Comments are also wonderful. I'm really happy you're enjoying the videos, getting a lot of great feedback, and we're going to keep cranking them out for you fine folks, not just me, but the good mofos on the whole. So from all of us here at GMF, be well. Cheers.